There are families here, when we look at you, there are destinies when we look at you. Satan has stamped his signature: delay, defeat, death, patterns of death every year, patterns of failure every year, bad luck from pillar to post. Your loved ones go abroad and return back like criminals. There are things when you see, you will know Satan is the one behind this. But there are other things when you see, you will know that this one, oh, this one. Let me show you what God can do. Daniel chapter 3 and verse 30. It was Nebuchadnezzar himself who gave his testimony, daddy, about what God is able to do. There is a way God moves that no other God can mimic. You're not a man, oh, you're not a man. You're the God who opens doors. You're not a man, oh, you're not a man. You're the God of everything. But a woman who may have been barren for 10 years, and then Jehovah decides to step in and gives her triplets in 9 months. That one, oh, I can tell you, is beyond the scope of medical science. That there are people here, the stamp upon your head is Ichabod. People look at you and say, you were once blessed, you used to help people, but as it is now, we are not even sure if you are still a child of God again. But God is able to restore. I'm telling you this so that you don't confuse the hand of God with the hand of man. Don't give the glory that should be due God to a man, so you don't mistaken it that it was your director that promoted you. There are things only God can do. Paul can plant, Apollos can water, but increase, nobody has the power to bring increase. There are things only God can do. When you see God lift ordinary men, I'm saying this because there are things God will do in your life. There are things God will do in your ministry, that anybody who has been asking where is your God, beginning from this week, is your testimony that will answer them. There are things only God can do. Please sit down. Please sit down. In my life, I have seen things in my life that I know it was men that did it. I've seen things in my life that I know it was Satan that did it. But I've seen things in my life. I've seen liftings in my life. I've seen help. Help. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. He said, from whence cometh not our help? My help. I don't know where you got your own from, because some trust in horses and chariots. That is an alternative. But as for me, my help. Someone who is about to rise, say my help. Someone who is about to be the envy of many, say my help cometh from the Lord. So when they see your results and they are shocked, tell them it is because it's beyond the realm of man. How were you promoted twice in 1 year? Men don't do that one. It is God. How did the triplets come? God. Listen, when a man helps you, he will have to wait until the water is stirred, then he will push you. But when God comes, he does not wait for any season. He is the season himself. Listen, I will continue, but I feel it strong in my heart to speak to a man of God here. Don't be discouraged. God helps men. Oh, God helps men. Carry this message back home. Don't just be excited and say amen for nothing. God helps men. There are lives when you see, you will know that this is Ebenezer. God has become a stone of help. God can help men in ministry. God can help men in business. Are you listening now? Let me speak to a young man here. It looks like you are a graduate and you are just floating around with your certificate. Listen, have this at the back of your mind, that by strength shall no man prevail. God is the helper of man.